Hi guys. So today I want to talk about investing in yourself. So many people want to make more money. So many people are on this journey to financial freedom without investing first in themselves. So take for instance the person who wants to make 100,000 and you want to make 100,000 in returns, but your mind, right, cannot conceive what you need to do to bring in 100,000. I remember that in one of my earliest videos, I have talked about how that the one of the ways that you could, one of the things you could do while you are looking to improve your income, or one of the investments you can make, right, is investing in yourself as a person. Sound religious and more educated, but I make significant investments in books. I make significant investment in books, and this has really helped me as podcast. Maybe I should do a video and talk about my top 3 podcasts when it comes to money and all things money related. One of those would be Hogan Muscles. He has a podcast. Another would be a particular podcast by Naval Rashnik. Significant investment in knowledge, whether by reading or by listening or by watching. The things you expose yourself to, right, will significantly broaden your mindset and give you the right mindset to making more money. People lose money every day to supposed investment houses because some things that they tell to you, right, and you just take them hook, line and sinker because you cannot exactly process how that these opportunities are a lie, right? And that's why somebody will tell you to bring 2,000 to collect 200,000 in a week. You believe it. If you read widely, you take courses and you watch all some of these videos, it helps you open up your mind to understand how that money works. So when somebody is saying that you bring 2,000 and then they'll give you 200,000, you will quickly calculate what the returns is and look at around and say, what exactly can this person do with this 2,000 that will yield enough profit for the person to even give me 200,000 as my own share of the profits? Do you understand? That's the whole essence of personal investment when it comes to making your own money, or when it comes to the financial freedom journey. Another thing is that some of us have so much money that we don't know what to do with it. The reason why you don't know what to do with it is because you haven't opened your mind to the possibilities that are out there in the world. How can you open up your mind to the possibilities in the world if you don't read? If you don't listen to podcasts, if you don't listen to people talking about big things. I remember the first time I began to dream about buying shares, right? I think I was in my first year. When I have the time, I will look for some of those things that I had scribbled. I have always wanted to do an IPO. I have always wanted to buy shares. That's because of the books I read as a child. That book that by Robert Kiyosaki was one of the best things, right, I did or that happened to me as a child. Also, when people talk about, oh, you can't make so much money working for other people, that's also a myth. It's also a myth. People earn double digits millions, right, working for other people. The possibilities of your mind. If you work for people, if you read widely, if you invest in yourself, that's why people who work in corporates, right? They keep taking course after course after course. The organization understand that when you take more courses, your mind is more exposed. You are able to do more things to bring in more money for the organization. That's why corporate organizations, they place value on taking courses, and that's one of the prerequisites sometimes for promotion in some of these organizations. When you really want to earn so much more, you have to expose your mind. Your mindset has to be broadened. You need to be able to see the world from a different angle. Some people will wonder why people build great businesses, and after some time they tell you they are looking to go to school. Let's take for instance Cosmos Maduka. He had made so much money before he even began to think about any form of education. But you would have been wondering, why did he need to go to school? The whole essence is, when you go to school, your mind is open. Don't just read books for the sake of reading it. I understand that for you to love reading, right, you just need to build the habit of reading, which is something that I think it was in the book Atomic Habit, where he talked about you don't have to read. When you're trying to build the habit of reading, it is not going to pick up an economics textbook because you want to read a certain, but you can pick anything that interests you and read it for 10 minutes every day. If you stick to reading for 10 minutes every day, anything that interests you, I can almost guarantee you that by the time you get to the 90-day mark, it would have stopped. You know why? If you have a particular time, let's say between 1 p.m. and 1:30 every day, you are reading. By the 90-day mark, you understand your body would no longer be comfortable except you are reading by 1 to 1:30. There is just this uncomfortable feeling that you would have simply because you are not reading. So I want to advise us today that if you are seated here or if you're listening on this channel and you are looking to build wealth or you are looking to go on this journey to financial freedom, the first thing you want to do is to improve your mindset. And how would you improve your mindset? By reading, right? Investing in knowledge by one, reading, listening to podcasts, watching some specific channels, having conversations with people from a different class. You just listen to what they have to say. Okay, so I hope that this has helped you. Anyone looking to start out on their financial freedom journey, their journey to incredible liquidity, right? So this is the first step you want to take. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.